Welcome to a 30-minute upper body workout. We're only going to use bands today. If you have weights, you can definitely do the workout with weights as well. Now, if you have the same bands as I have, then you can follow along. However, just because I choose a heavier band doesn't mean that you need to choose the same color that I chose. So please choose the color, choose the weight that works for you. And as we keep going throughout the workouts, you can progress to a harder, heavier weight. Okay, I'm just going to place my bands off to the side to kind of get them out of the way, putting them in the order of how heavy they are from heaviest to lightest. So we're going to start with a little bit of a warm up. You're going to take your hands behind your head. If they don't reach behind your head, you can just keep them up by your ears. And you're going to close your elbows and touch your elbows together, and then open up your chest as much as you can. Close, touch together, open them up, just warming up the shoulders. Open it up, close, and open. If you want to start including your breathing as well, we're going to inhale and open. Exhale and close. Hopefully you've already watched the breathing video and done that one, and you understand how to include your breathing in the most difficult part of the exercise, or to the exhaling in the point where you're trying to stretch the most. Last one. Gonna grab a band, any size, any tension, color that works for you. The harder it is, the more you're going to stretch the shoulders. So if you have really tight shoulders, I suggest you pick a light band. If you have more open shoulders, you can pick a heavier one. You're going to place it above your head, and you're going to bring it back behind your back. Just bring it so it's parallel to the floor, and then back over top of your head. Now you can stretch the band to give you a bit more space for your shoulders. So the wider your arms are, the further apart your hands are, the easier it's going to be. If you want to stretch a little bit more, bring your hands in just a little bit closer together. So now you're getting a bigger, deeper stretch on the chest. You're squeezing your shoulder blades back together. Good. Last one. Good. Whichever band you have, I want you to double it up. Double it up means just so it's doubled. So it's going to make it tighter. That's one way to make your band harder. The other way is to grab onto a second band to make it harder instead of moving up to the next level. So arms come above your head. This is called around the world. You're going to come to the right as far as you can. So you're getting a stretch to the left side. And then I want you to fall forward, look in between your legs, and then open up your chest again so that you're reaching to the left, and then use your abs and come on up. So do four more like that. Come to the right, look between your legs, open up your chest, and then come back up. Everybody give yourself a soft bend to your knees, a little bit of light on the knees so you don't pull in your low back. And again, the wider your hands are on the band, the easier it's going to be. So if doubling up your band makes it too short, it's too hard on the shoulders, grab a second band and use two so you can have a wider grip on the band. This is your last one, moving to the right. And come on up. Now let's go to the left. So same idea. So we go to the left, trying to think of yourself like a toast in a toaster when you go up and down. So as straight to the side as possible. Then fall forward. You're getting a stretch in the hamstrings. Come to the right and back up. We have three more. To the left. Breathing just normally. You don't have to sync it with anything. If you want to sync it with something, then on the most intense part, which is coming back up, that would be your exhale. You can inhale going down, look back, and then swing to the side. Exhale coming up. Last one, to the side, looking down, other side, and coming back up. Good. You're going to put the band off to the side, and we're going to warm up the body. You're either going to march or you're going to jog. If you're doing high impact, you can jog. If you're jogging, though, a lot of times people kind of jog like this and their hands are just out to the side. We're working on upper body, so I really want you to work the shoulders. So if you're jogging, you're going to exaggerate those arms. You may feel silly. That's totally okay. Hopefully you're in a room by yourself. Nobody's watching. Swing your shoulders as much as you can. So we're going to do a minute here. getting your heart rate up a little bit, getting the body fully warmed up. Thirty more seconds. Now exaggerate the swing of the shoulders. Get the knees up a little higher. Stretching out the shoulders, getting them moving. 20 seconds left. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a low impact jumping jack. So your leg goes out to the side, arms go over top of your head. Now the arms are really what I'm working on the most because we want to get those shoulders moving. So I'd like you to bring them all the way up and touch them together. If that bothers your shoulders, they can go in front a little bit. You have a little bit more space. Now that's your low impact. You're going from side to side, either in front or over top of your head. High impact is jumping jacks. Really focus on the arms though. Make sure they come all the way up, all the way down. Sometimes the arms take a little bit longer than the legs. So some people kind of go like this, and we really want to work on the shoulders. So bring your arms up and breathe. Nice, easy breath. Oh, so we're not going to do a cardio workout today. This is just a body warm up. So you can always do low impact as well. We got 30 seconds left. Working on the shoulders. I want you to start the workout with maybe a slight sweat, or at least if you're in a cold room, the room doesn't feel cold anymore. My room's quite chilly. I don't have any heat on this room. It's the middle of winter. So I want to have a good warm up before I start strengthening the muscles and start working them so they don't get injured. Bring those arms over the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake out those arms. We're going to do one more just specifically for the shoulders. Now, a lot of times we bring our arms up, we do this, okay? The upper traps come up. So I want you to always think about bringing them down. So shake them out, bring your arms up. We're going to do circles, kind of medium circles, focusing on keeping the shoulders down. We're just going to go 30 seconds. Breathe. Soft bend to the knees at all times if you can. Medium circles, one direction. Keep the shoulders down. So whenever we lift our arms up, we want to think about pinching the shoulder blades together, pulling them down into your back pockets, and getting the upper shoulders away from the ears. Good. Shake them out because we're going to go in the other direction. Do it one more time. I'm going to give you those cues throughout the whole class. Shoulders down. So that's what I mean. When I'm here, I want you to drop them down. They should never, ever, there's only one exercise, and I never, ever do it, which is an upper trap squeeze, which big bodybuilders do. They like to have big, huge traps. We always use, generally people use their upper traps too much in everything they're doing in life, so we don't really need to work them in a workout as well. So we're trying to get into the other muscles and trying to let those guys relax. 5 more seconds. Stay in that same direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then shake it out. Now, in every workout you do, especially when you're doing your extremities, you need to engage your core. Your upper body, legs, everything will be stronger if you have a strong core. So we start every workout with a little bit of a core wake up to get that firing and get your brain saying, yeah, I need to use this core first to move the shoulders. So we're going to start in a simple one. This is the bird dog. So you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. I want you to extend your left leg out and drop your hip down so it's facing the floor. Squeeze your left butt cheek and straighten out your leg. Now lift your right shoulder, right arm up. If that trap comes up or if you don't have the range of motion, bring it slightly out to the side. That's totally perfectly okay. Now everybody draw your belly button in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach underneath, touch your hand to your knee and extend out right back to where you were before. Don't arc your back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. So that should mainly be in the core. You're trying to hold a neutral spine the whole time. We talked about this one in the core and glute one, so we're not going to get too much into this bird dog today. Now lift up your right leg. Drop your right hip down so they're parallel to the floor. Make sure that your back is neutral. Abs are tucked in. If you want to round your upper thoracic spine a little bit, that may help you. Now squeeze your left bum cheek. Now lift your left arm and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach underneath. Touch your hand to your knee and extend. You got 1, 2. Exhale as you're extending. 3. Squeeze your butt cheek every time you extend. 5. We got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Drop down onto your elbows. We're going to get a little bit more intense. I want your hands to be flat on the ground. Don't clasp them together. We're going to work the shoulders a little bit more. Now, everybody drop your hips down and lean forward so your nose is right above your thumbs. Now, tap one foot out to the side. Bring it back. Every time you tap it out, other side, really tighten up the abs. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. If you have wrist issues, I want you to stay in a low plank. If you do not have wrist issues, you're going to come up into a high plank. Both people are doing the exact same thing. So you're in a low plank or high plank. Doesn't matter which one. Reach one arm up straight out and put it back down. So all the weight's going to be on the other arm. This is a shoulder workout, but it is all core. Here we go. 1, we're going for 12. 2, go slow and controlled. 4, don't let the hips rock. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, and 12. Woo! We're going to do push-ups in this class today. If you're not able to do push-ups, then I want you to go up onto a wall and do a push-up on a wall. Everybody should be able to do some form of push-up. So I'll show you on the wall first and I want everyone to start here, and I'm going to go here so you can see my back. Now, when you put your hands on the wall, your hands are going to be wrists directly in front of your shoulders, and you're going to go up onto your toes. So you see I'm on a little bit of an angle. Now, tighten up the abs. Arms go out to the side, and if you see my shoulders are not up, they're dropped down. And then I want you to think about pushing the wall away. And so you should feel your chest. It's actually a chest workout, not a back workout. So you open up the chest, stretch it here, and push away. Everybody's on the wall here. We got 3, 4, 5. Can you come down as one unit? 6. We got 6 more. 6. This is just a wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Now, later on in the workout, I'm going to be doing push-ups on the floor. If you're not able to do them on the floor, I want you to go back and do them on the wall like that, okay? There's a lot of benefit we get from push-ups because you're working so much with the shoulder and the core as well. Last one, everybody back on your bellies. We're going to do a pullback, a Superman pullback. So this is working your low back, and we're learning to engage through your mid-traps between your scapula. So I want you to keep your feet flat on the floor. Lift your upper body up. Now take your hands up. Stay up, and I don't want you to go any higher. Just stay there. Hands are parallel to the floor. Squeeze back. So you're squeezing your mid-traps, trying to touch your elbows behind you. Now reach them forward, keep them up high. We have 12 like this. Keep your chest up. 1. Squeeze back. 2. 3. Don't go any faster than me. 4. Focusing on the pull back. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. So now we have warmed up all the muscles that we're going to use in this workout today. Grab yourself a drink of water and then we're going to get going. We're going to do every exercise twice, okay? So we're going to go through the whole thing and then we're going to repeat them. So on the first one, if you're not sure which weight, which band you should do, you can try to follow me or go one lighter than what I have. I'll give you some options, and then the second set, you'll be a little bit more aware of where you can go. So you're going to start. This is one we do often. It's a very, very hard one where we're going to start in that low plank and tighten up the abs. You're going to take one hand, you're going to place on the floor and push yourself into a high plank. Then take that same arm and go back down. So that is a high to low plank leading with the left arm. So we're going to do 4 leading with one arm. I'm going to give you a break. We're going to do 4 leading with the other arm. Now, if that's too much, you're going to lean forward and you do the exact same thing on your knees. Now, what I don't want to see, though, is this. This is quite easy. Your bum's high. Lean forward like we did with the push-up. Drop down and come up, keeping your body like a board on a diagonal position, okay? So either on your knees or on your toes. Here we go. Drop down with your left and then right, left, right. That's 1. Left, right, left, right. That's 2. Left, right, left, right. That's 3. Left, right, left, right. That's 4. Everybody drop down to your knees if you're not already. Now, if you're like, wow, that was really tough, I don't think I can do it again, do the second set on your knees to give yourself a little bit more of a break, okay? On your knees or on your toes, here we go, and do the exact same thing with the right. Good, so right, left, that's 1. Right, left, that's 2. Right, left, that's 3. Right, left, that's 4. Everybody drop your knees. Go down onto your hands and knees. We're just going to do a cat-cow. If you feel any low back pain with that one, I'm going to give you a little bit of a cheat and allow you to pike your butt up a little bit so that there's not so much tension in your low back. Okay, I want you to grab your band. A medium band, medium to lighter band. So a red, blue, or green. Nothing more than a blue. Because I want it to be light enough that you can actually squeeze your mid-traps without your upper traps coming up to your ears. So hold the band about 1.5 feet with your hands about 1.5 feet away from each other. Squeeze your mid-traps and stretch the band. Now watch your wrists. When I'm squeezing, I'm going to have my wrists be even. So a lot of the times people try to turn and use their wrists. Don't do that. Squeeze between the mid-traps. We're going to do it for 12. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll show you from the back. 6, 5. Upper traps are down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, that is hopefully engaging through your lats. Now we're going to do a heavier band. You're going to use that blue or silver band. Either one. If you're not sure, then please grab the blue band. I'm going to place the band around my left foot and hold both ends of the band with my right hand. You're going to go against the wall. That will give you some support. Now I've moved my right leg back, so I've got some space. If you look at my body, I've got that flat back again. Abs are really, really tight. So we're starting from the core, and I'm going to use these lats to pull the band. And with the band, a lot of times we do funky things with the wrists. So look at my wrist, that's called a neutral wrist. So you don't want to overly flex or extend on the wrist. Okay, keep it neutral. Now I want you to row. Now the shoulder, remember upper traps, is down. You're using your back. This is a back exercise. We're going to exhale when we row. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now don't look at me, look forward so you have a nice neutral spine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If you felt that more in the shoulder, I want you to think more about pulling to your hip instead of up to your chest. Let's go to the other side And I want you to stay against the wall, but I'm just going to go this way so you can see my shoulder, my arm. Okay, so I still want you against the wall so you have support. Left leg goes back. Now leaning forward, abs are tight. Pull to the waist, think of elbow towards the ceiling. Here we go. 1, 2, look forward. 3, 4, 5, don't look down. 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to engage the chest before we do our push-ups. So I'm going to stay with this heavy band. On your next set, you can add some more weight if you'd like, but I would like you to stay with the same heavy band. You're going to place it around your back like that, and your hands are going to be really close to your chest. Now that's just where you're going to be. I'm going to show you laying down. Everyone's going to come on down to the ground. Now you've got it really close to your chest. Elbows are wide. You're going to press your hands straight towards the ceiling. Now everybody look at your wrists. Are they doing anything funky or are they neutral? Make sure they're neutral and keep them that way. Go all the way back down till your elbows touch. When you stretch your hands up towards the ceiling, think about squeezing your pecs, your chest together. Here we go. We got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, believe it or not, that is the same action of what you're doing when you are doing a push-up. So instead of pushing the band forward, you're pushing the ground away. So hands about the width of the mat. Try not to go any wider. Lean forward so that your chin is above your hands. So your hands are pretty much close to directly below your shoulders. Everybody tighten up their abs, tuck their tail in. Lower down, so this is where your elbows are touching the floor, and now push the ground away. You got 1, 2, look forward to the top of the mat. 3, exhale when you come up. 4, 5, 6. If you need to take a break, but I've got 6 more. 6. These are hard. 5, 4, don't let the upper traps come up. 3, 2, this is your last one. Yeah. Now, if you're not able to do 12, that is totally okay. You can work your way up to it. Doing push-ups are difficult. Doing push-ups well is even harder. So I would rather you do less and you do good form than do these crazy worm action or funny things to make the push-up happen. You're gonna end up injuring your shoulder. Now, I would like you to pick your lightest yellow or red band. And for most of you, I would like you actually to start with the yellow. So I'm going to use the yellow so people don't feel pressured to go heavier. Now, the reason I need so light is because we're using a small muscle, and this one is really, 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 really a good opportunity for your upper traps to come up. So we don't want that to happen. So let's work on form first, and then we can add weight. So everybody bend over. I'm going to show you from the side. Back is flat. Hands come up. I want them to stay out here. So when you stretch them out, you're squeezing your mid traps, and they're really up by your ears the whole time. A lot of times they come back here. This is the easier part. People try to do this. I want you to keep it out wide. That's why we're using such a light band. Okay, so look down. Neck is neutral. Straight up to the side. We're going for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time, switching up the band to a medium band. So I'm going to take the red. You take a red or a green, double it up. Now, if you have very short bands, you don't have the same ones I have, you can just take 2 bands, two maybe medium light ones, and put them together like that, okay? So either one works, you'll get about the same resistance. The reason I don't like this is I've got all this loose band kind of floating around, kind of bugs me, so I just kind of tuck it in. Okay, so if they're sitting behind your back, we're just going to do a general warm up for the body, get your heart rate up a little bit. We're going to do a punch across. Notice my arm is parallel to the floor and my wrist is neutral. Bring it back, okay? We're going to go punch across the other way. A little bit of obliques happening as well. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I don't care which one. I want you to go quick. We're going to do 40, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulders down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. You have just finished your first set. So give yourself a little break, grab a drink of water, and we're going to do all those over again. A little less explanation on the second set. Grab a drink of water, wipe the sweat off of your face, do any sort of readjusting you need to do, and then come on back to your mat. So we're back to the high plank to low plank. First option was on your knees, doing it on your knees like this. Take your bum, bring it down, and lean forward. And it's a high to low plank. The other second option, bring your feet out wide and then straighten up your knees. If you want to make it a little easier, I will let you cheat and let you have your bum up high. As you get stronger, just know that you want to try and get it down throughout the next couple of weeks. Okay, so let's start with the right side this time. So right, left, that's 1. Right, left, that's 2. Right, left, that's 3. Right, left, that's 4. Everybody drop down, give yourself a little break. Now we're going to the left side. If you're on your knees, you want to try to challenge yourself on your toes, try a few. You can always go back down to your knees. Here we go. Left, right. That's 1. Left, right. That's 2. Left, right. That's 3. Left, right. That is 4. Whoo! Grab onto a medium band, green, red, green, or blue. We're doing 12 mid-trap squeezes. Hands about 1.5 feet apart. Shoulders are down, arms are parallel to the floor, wrists are neutral. Slight bend to the knees, squeeze the band to your chest. We've got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're using your back to stretch the band. Think more about the back than your hands. We got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now you know where we're going with a 1-arm row. So you're going to keep that heavy band, medium to heavy band, or go 1 harder. I'm going to start with my right this time. I always try and break it up so you're not always starting with the same arm, same leg. We always have one side that's stronger. That's usually the one we start with. Sometimes it's good to start with a weaker one. Give it a little bit more attention. So right leg forward, band in your left hand, lean forward, back's flat. Hopefully you're holding onto a wall or onto a countertop. So you're stable, abs are tight. Row hip to the hip, elbow high. We got 2, 3, pause at the top, don't rush it. 4, remember you're squeezing your back muscles to make that action happen. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Flip it around, other side. Put it underneath your left foot. Hold it with the right hand. Support yourself. Back is flat and row for 1, 2, look forward, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Put your heavy band behind your back and lay down. So right around the bra strap, right around just underneath the armpits, right around your chest height. Elbows go out to the side. Close, make sure your hands are close to your armpits so you have quite a lot of tension as soon as you press up. Press straight up towards the ceiling and then touch your hands together. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Band goes off to the side, flip over onto your stomach. We're going to do 12 push-ups. Again, you can go up against the wall if you would like to do that against the wall instead. Doing the wall is a really, really good exercise to learn to engage your abs and to get your mid-back working without the upper traps. So don't think it's a weakness to go up on the wall. You're going to either go onto your knees or up onto your toes. I'm going to stay on my knees. I want your bum to go down. Elbows are out to the side. I want everyone to pretty much make sure that they can do 12 good ones on their knees before they go up into their toes. Okay, so look to the top of your mat. Lower yourself down as one unit. Press up. 1. Exhale on the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Yes. Good work. We have just a few more and then you are done. Grab a light band. We're going to go with a really light one, yellow for me. This is a reverse fly. So you're going to place 2 feet on the band. You can make an X with your hands. If you don't make an X, that's totally fine. You can just have them here. It's just that the tension doesn't start until midway. So I want to make it shorter so I can start the tension as soon as my hands go out to the side. Everybody bend your knees, stick your bum back, flatten your back out, bring your arms forward, look forward, squeeze your mid-traps, and pull. Watch your wrists. Make sure they're not doing anything funky. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. If you start losing form, you're getting tired, then just stop early. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a hard one. Last 2, 11, and 12. Even with the yellow band, I find this a difficult one. They're very small muscles. So we remember we are always working on form, not just performing the exercise. I'm going to take a medium band. If you're getting tired, go with a lighter band. If you have a little bit more energy, you can go with a heavier band. We're almost done. This is our last exercise. Double it up or grab 2 bands. Now look how close my hands are to my armpits so that I have tension as soon as I start to stretch the band out. Okay, relax the shoulders. Let's put the other foot forward. 40 punches, then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bend the knees. 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. We're going to do one little stretch. I have a lot of mobility classes on this membership site, so I would really like you to do the mobility classes possibly tomorrow when you get tight. So this is just one to make sure that you have no tightness happening in the upper body. Bring your hands up, use the weight that you have, the band that you have, and if you're really, really tight, you're going to take it so it's just a single. If you're quite flexible, keep it doubled, arms over top of your head. We're going to finish how we started, stretching the band. I want you to come down a little further, bring it back over top of your head, and then pull again. Now, a lot of people like to go all the way down here. If you want to give yourself a little bit more break, you can, but it's not really necessary to do it in front of the body. We're really just bringing it over top and stretch the band as much as you need to give you that space in the shoulders. It shouldn't be painful. It should feel good, like a nice opener for the chest. We're just going to do 4 more, and then I'll let you guys go. Let your breathing come back to normal. Last one. Congratulations, you rocked it.